Sarah's husband, Fred, is a big-shot attorney, moving in powerful circles. Working for the DA's office, Fred is a star prosecutor, locking up the bad guys. And Sarah takes notice. It's a suitable match for blue blood breeding. They marry and have 2 sons. But times have changed.
We need to talk.
Fred has a new passion that he holds above justice.
I can't say right now.
Fred needed money. He liked to have a good life. He wanted to spend.
One of his partners told me that Fred worshipped money. That's the only thing he was interested in, was money.
So we'll see a return in half the time then.
While Sarah Tokars is taking her last breath, her husband Fred is off on business in Alabama.
I'm sure the club will be a great success.
Well, thanks to you, it will be.
Riding in limousines, throwing around a lot of cash, spending a lot of money, having offshore accounts in the Caribbean. He was frequenting a lot of these nightclubs.
Change the plan. Have a little meeting, all right? Have a good day.
This is not the kind of marriage that Sarah Tokars signed up for.
Evenings, he would never be home for dinner. Weekends, he always seemed to have business away from home.
You'll get over it.
Fred clearly was not interested in maintaining a married life with Sarah.
Hookers and limos, affairs with strippers. It's a well-to-do wife's worst nightmare. Now, Sarah has the power to scare Fred into a divorce, one that will give her custody of the children. She confronts her husband.
We're getting a divorce.
And that's really where she was in November of 1992 when the murder took place. And she had told Fred that she was after divorce, and she had information on him.
You just be careful now, Sarah.
The private detective's revelations make Fred look like a prime suspect in his wife's murder. But Fred was in another state on the night of the shooting. Police need to find the trigger man.
Captain Deal said, Fred, we got great news.
I want you to know we've made 2 arrests in your wife's murder.
Okay.
One of them is your business partner, Eddie Lawrence. Silence on the line. Finally, Fred said,
Okay.
The next day, Sarah's family can't get a hold of Fred. They rush to his hotel room. Fred has taken an overdose of pills, but he doesn't die. Sarah's father, a doctor, saves his life.
He was an extremely selfish individual. What Sarah thought was a good drive to get ahead was a greedy drive to be rich and powerful.
I wish I could have done more for her. I honestly, sincerely wish I could have done more for her.